Hey and welcome, my name is Luke from GamingForBuzz and welcome back to Factions. What you're going to be watching is a follow-up video to the last episode, so that's down in the description. You probably should go watch that because it's just me building. You won't really understand what's going on in this episode unless you watch the first one, so go check that one out and without further ado, enjoy the video. Right, so if I explode that one should explode but that one shouldn't. Oh wait. Okay, let's do that again. So at Y value 65 it should not explode. Try it and oh god, it did. One up then. Y value 66 should not explode. Hopefully I'm not wrong this time. And right, so it doesn't explode there. Alright, so I've come up with like a little template of what can explode and can't. So if something explodes like creeper or TNT explodes here, it will not break any of these blocks. If it explodes here, it can break these blocks. So that's actually bad, I might have to readjust it. So theoretically, if I were to make a box that could not be exploded, the roof would be at this level, level 73, which is a Y value. And if something exploded here, they won't be able to destroy it unless it exploded. Say if they dropped a creeper from there and exploded on that block there. If there was nothing underneath like this, then it would actually explode this. So the way I'm going to counter out that is I'm going to put some obsidian, like a layer of obsidian on top. Actually, the way I'm actually going to do it is put an obsidian layer and then water on top of that obsidian layer. That way, they can't creep at the obsidian, and also the obsidian's there, so if they're like people with /5, they'll fly up to a certain point, they'll be able to get there, and they will be able to place a creeper in the gap. Like, see where the TNT is now, that's where I'm going to have my obsidian, and they will place a creeper like below it, like they'll just place it there. It will suffocate, but if you use flint, it'll still explode anyway, but it won't do anything because it's protected. So the roof has to be this level if I'm going to do what I did before. Like the sign area is definitely going to be at this level. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the head museum. So I'm planning a massive scale head museum, but it's not going to work out since that people can creeper egg and just take them and it'll basically ruin it. So it does have to be quite small. So let's actually check how low down we can go. Wait, another thing too, it's actually my claim land. So if I do fill in this whole area and there's no gap so they can just come down and place a creeper egg, they can't actually explode it. So if it isn't hollow and it is all solid, just stone or whatever it is, they won't be able to do anything. The only thing they can do is make a super OP /eat real quick, is make a super OP cannon, which will have to, not even here, they have to go another chunk because my allies have claimed this as well. They will be making auto-gen walls around, just so they can't destroy the sign. Like you saw in the single player world, they've got these massive cobble walls with lava in the middle and water on the outside. They're really hard to raid. They're not impossible, but no one's going to take the time and TNT it costs to raid through them just to have one shot at my sign. And even if they do, then I'll just rebuild it in like 5 minutes. So the only damage that could be done, I'm going to keep the sign where it is, but the only damage that can be done, people flying up and placing creeper eggs. If they want to do that, fine with me, not really going to affect me too much. I can just rebuild it, which is pretty cool. And the head museum, the sign bit will be there, definitely. The head museum, will I even have one now? Maybe. We'll have to see how big I can actually make the area. Another thing that I want to check, I know TNT will explode above Y75, which is definitely at this level. But I want to check if it will explode one off, because what I'm going to do with the whole letters, I'm going to push them out into this place where no one can even build. So, can people place creeper eggs in Warzone? I might actually risk a creeper egg to find that out, because if once I find that out, I'm basically golden. Actually, let's do it with... There's not really anything, I'm going to get a piston real quick just to test something, so hold on. Right, so I found the pistons, I've got some sticky slime balls, so let's put them together like that. Then we just need to go /back. We also need levers, so we'll make them before we teleport. There we go. So we've got levers, and I'm just going to basically push out a block. Right, once it's finished, if this does work, this then would be the sign. I'm actually going to have to place that there and place the piston one back. So let's just move like that, get the piston in there. So I can push stuff, even in protected land, I can push stuff onto there. Right, I can push it there and take it away again, and if I don't want it there, I can destroy it. And basically, I want to test how we're going to do this. Let's try this real quick. Place one like that, and stick a piston back there, lever back there, and TNT here. So theoretically someone could come along and my wall will be here. This would all be stone brick. So let's just use cobble. I can just easily destroy that anyway. This would all be stone brick and the letters would stick out like where the TNT is. So this will be the line where the glowstone is and also the glass panes around it. And then even one out from there will be sea lanterns. But I want to test if I can actually sell the TNT here. If someone does place a creeper egg even past where you can build, so onto here where no one can build, you can only push stuff on with pistons, which is what I'm doing. Right, if someone were to set a creeper egg, the TNT will just resemble a creeper egg and the block will resemble my sign. So let's just go for it. Hopefully, if it does explode, not really too bothered. It didn't. Right, that is major. So all on this line, nothing can be destroyed at all. So I can push, technically with a piston, I can push a chest onto this bit of land, this whole chunk here. And no one could destroy it no matter what, unless the admin came along and be like, yo, stop abusing, I'm going to take that away. But I'm not going to abuse it just in fear that that will happen. But anyways, we can push signs onto there. And basically, the only way they can actually get rid of the sign, if they even want to, which I don't know why anyone would, is using pistons. But there's only me that can build in the land, so there's only me that can actually control what goes there. So that's actually good. So we still can have the sign up here with no worries it being exploded. The worst thing that they could do is destroy the stone brick that go here. And I can just rebuild stone brick really easily, not really hard to come across stone brick. Anyways, we're actually going to have to get this back, because I don't want just a nasty piece of, oh god, I want that lever, oh well. I don't want just a piece of stone just sticking out for no reason, so stem that, retract it, and there we go. Mine that, mine that, mine that, and there we go. So, we need obsidian layer here. I'm going to change on the single... I don't know if I'll do it on single player world. That might take up too much time. I don't really have a lot of time on. But this was going to be like massive ladders. If you saw my single player world one, then this would be ladders leading up to the museum and stuff. But right now, I'm thinking it has to be within this box. I'm actually going to do a bit more planning and get back to you. Alright, so take a look at this. Before, it was exploding, but even if I place it up, maybe not all the way down here, I just test it on the block I'm stood on now. But, oh, that lever's going to explode, oh well. Yeah, it doesn't explode. Like, what? Was that because I was just placing it... Wait a minute. Let's just test it a bit further down here so we don't, like, ruin the whole structure thing we made, just so we can keep track of what happened. So... let's just place like that so we know it's on this block. So if I go like that... No, it doesn't explode. If I go down quite a long way, maybe this will explode or maybe not, I don't know. So let's just test it. Get the lever back. It does. Wait, what was the Y value? Right, so that TNT is a Y62. Right, before it was Y65 when it did explode. But let's see if this does explode or not. It does. But it doesn't explode on this block. Okay, apparently I don't understand this as well as I thought I did. And it's actually really complicated. I guarantee it's not just like a square box that you can't explode. It's probably like a curve. I don't know. But anyways, that is interesting for sure though. But I'm pretty sure I'll be safe with how it is now. Although, oh my god, this is going to take a lot of thinking and planning out just to get a wall that cannot be exploded. Alright, I'm just going to OCD with this test. Like, I'm going quite overboard. I get that torch, the lever, and it didn't even set off other TNT. Alright, that's interesting. So, it doesn't explode on this level, which is what I was hoping to happen. But I wonder how far down we can go. But then again, like I said, it doesn't matter how far down we go, because no one's going to like do a super TNT kind to make a tunnel going all the way back there, straight under, and just to place a creeper egg and yeah, get through the floor. And even wants to get through the floor, what then? All they've done is broken the floor. I could just make floor out of obsidian. And then put a stone slab on top. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So problem solved. I can make it quite deep if I want, but I just can't make it any higher than that or any further back than that. Right, got it. So I'm actually going to continue with the build, and hopefully it should actually turn out great. I don't know if I want to continue the sign, or I actually want to just do the whole museum part now. Maybe we'll finish off the sign and do the museum part. Now we've actually figured out how to actually, well, the landing explosions all work. We can actually get that done now. So there's still a lot of random chests under here. I don't even know where they've come from. I don't know if they've got anything in or anything, but someone had a base right outside spawn at one point apparently. But let's just get rid of that, and we'll be back to actually get rid of building the sign. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of this video. Next video, I'll definitely be doing the maybe thing. Actually, I want to do some raiding and stuff next video. So next building video, we'll be doing the whole museum part side of it with all information and stuff. But for now, let's get on with the sign. So I'll skip right to then when I've got the blocks on me and everything prepared to do it. I have to rebuild that as well. And anyways, I'll put it into another time lapse. So hopefully you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Man, this glowstone is actually expensive though. Right, slash back, that should be enough glowstone. So we just need to rebuild the letters, and from there placing sea lanterns, basically no hassle. So yeah, should be pretty straightforward. Okay guys, so that is it for all the sea lanterns being placed. We had just enough as well. Oops, that could have gone bad. I don't have feather falling on. Okay, so clicking this /E to actually get my health back up. Hopefully no one comes and actually RKOs us when we've got this little health. Can always eat in a god apple. But look at it, it does look amazing. I'm pretty sure I fixed all the letters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all like the same as what they were before. They got creeper egged or whatever. But it does look quite nice. But all that's left now is to just add the yellow panes. So I'm going to go get them, ender pearl up there, and I'll see you in a second. So I have the glass panes. Just need to ender pearl up there and... oh. Alright, so we just need to ender pearl up there and... what? Clear lag? What the... Alright, so let's ender pearl up there, finally. No clear lag, no falling. What are you talking about? That was the first time ender pearl. Good ender pearl. So now we just need to place the yellow glass panes all the way around the glowstone, but we are going to be pushing it out. And seems like it will be the last thing on the wall. It can go in line with the obsidian, right? Because the letters are free thick. It's the actual stone brick wall, glowstone, then sea lanterns. But the glass panes going around the glowstone will just be glowstone and then the wall. So we should be able to place them along line as the sea lanterns. So might as well start now. We'll just place them in line right here. Is that actually going to work? So 1, 2, yeah, it should work. So I'm actually going to place them, and look at it now. It could be quite complicated to place them in between all the little letters without actually having /fly or anything. So there'll probably be a lot of scaffolding used. So without further ado, enjoy the time lapse. Okay guys, well I've actually come to realise that I have messed up quite a lot. All them letters, every single one of them should be 1 block higher. And I noticed that when I went to single player world to see how it should go, because I'm going to do the stone brick first, and then I just fill in every other place with the glass panes, which probably would be easier. But then I realised when you're meant to be 2 high all the way up the top, apart from 1 high above the G, but it's turned out to be 2 high above the G, and then it should be 3 above the stone. And then I realised once I put the glowstone around the not the glowstone, once I put the yellow pane glass around the glowstone, which will be there, it'll actually be touching the obsidian, and there's meant to be a layer of stone bricks like there is, but then it's meant to go the glass panes, and then the letters. So, am I going to move every single letter up one? Probably not, but it's going to kill me if I don't, because I know the truth and I know that's not how it's supposed to go. And I might... No, I can't actually lower that because I think it'll ruin what's going on the other side. Huh. I guess we just have it 2 thick stone bricks on the top. Actually, it should be fine. It should be fine. Not going to worry about it too much. I'm definitely not redoing every single letter just because it's a bit off. It doesn't affect it, so it all still fits on and stuff. It's just there's going to be a free high gap for the majority of the top part and no gap at all for the bottom part. It still could look nice, but it's just a bit off. Should be fine though with the angle, because you have to look up at it anyway, so I guess it'll work out. We'll see.